In this last part, we'll show you how to get your assignment ready to add to a class. The first thing we need to do is to remove or hide the code that we've written before releasing to a class. We should start back at the beginning of the assignment and go through to check for test code that should be removed before publishing to a class. The intro page is fine. We'll remove the code from the HTML and the Python page. On the Java page, we want to have the code for teacher view reference. There are two ways of doing this in guides. You can comment it out within a page so that only the instructor can see it. This is done by going into Guide Edit mode and framing the teacher-only text by 3 pipe characters followed by the word guidance. As we go back into preview, you see that that text doesn't show up. The other way of doing this is by going into Guide Edit mode and adding an additional page. What you need to do is to hit the settings for that page and click on Teacher Only. Now let's go back to the Java page and delete the code. Let's test to make sure that it fails. It doesn't. Why would this be? It's because while testing it, it compiled a Java class file, and that's what it's testing against. We need to delete this from the file tree. This can be done by right-clicking over the file and choosing Delete. Keep in mind that this might be the case with other languages as well that compile first before executing. Now if we check it, it fails as it should. We are now ready to close up this project and add it to the course. Now let's publish this project unit so it is available when you create your class. We'll put this down as the first version. The stack is unchanged. Let's publish the unit. Now we're ready to create our class. To do this, click on Classes on the left, then click on the plus button in the upper left-hand corner. You want to give your class a unique name that will be clear what class and what section it will be, with a naming convention that can be used throughout your institution. You can also add tags similarly as you can with courses. And click Create. This is where you add the first module that we just worked on. Click the plus button in the upper left-hand corner and add course module. Here's our module. Make sure that is clicked over here. Select. And there you have it. I also recommend for each class that you add test students that are available to each organization. Do this by going into Students, Add One Now, and Add Test Students. Now that this assignment has been published, you can pin the unit so that it'll be at the top of the dashboard for the student. Now let's see how this looks from the student view. Let's choose to log in as Test Student C. As you can see, the assignment is pinned up top. Student C can click on the assignment to start it. He can also choose from the menus to select the class that he's enrolled in and the particular assignment within that class. As we click through here, we can see that all the code editors are blank, ready for the student to write their own code for the assignment. The teacher comments and teacher-only view cannot be seen by the student. Now student C will try to complete the assignment. Oh, got that wrong. Got that right. Doesn't feel like doing this one. Failed as expected. Let's mark this as completed. And let's switch back to the teacher's account. Now, if the teacher clicks on the student, he can drill down and see exactly where the student performed or didn't in this case. He can open the student's project. He sees that the student didn't even attempt to write the code for Java. Notice how the teacher-only view is visible. Can also see it on the teacher-only page. And that concludes our sample project. This covers some of the basic knowledge needed to get started on building your own projects and courses. For more details on the concepts we covered and more advanced topics, please click the help link for the full set of Codio documentation and videos.